Wow, it's so considerate to let me know that we are now live streaming.
LRPG, right?
Yeah. It should be. If anyone wants to check to make sure that the stream isn't screwed like last time, that would be fantastic. I would love that. But
Probably
I
not
will.
something I can do on mobile.
Yeah, I will also check myself with my own uh, phone right now. Oh, fantastic! It is. Thank God. Okay, so real quick, right? We're gonna do a recap, and then we're gonna get down dirty, and some people are definitely gonna get fucked up. All right. So, with us here today, we have three harrowing adventurers, members of the Opulentus Firmus, the highest ranking in all of the corps, the strongest that everyone looks up to, and they know it. Joining us here, would you guys like to announce yourselves? Esteroth, you first.
Character?
Yes.
I am Esteroth. I've little patience for weaklings.
Naoma, who also goes by Neo, would you like to introduce yourself again? Okay, Naoma's not here, I guess.
Hell, I just got done ordering food.
Would you like to introduce yourself again, Naoma?
Negative.
Alright. Then, Wiz, would you like to introduce yourself again?
He's gone.
Am I doing an introduction?
Yeah, for yourself.
Man, I can't do an introduction.
Introduce me.
Alright, fine. Joining us here as we pick up in the middle of our previous adventure, cut quickly by the mishaps of Merlin, we have with us Esteroth, the strongest and brawnest of all of the opulence. Only in physicality, though. Following right behind him is Wiz, the one who has mystical and untold powers, which we have yet to find the origins of. And he can seemingly take large objects and shrink them down to the size of a marble and slingshot them at people. And then with him, we have his lifelong friend Neo, or Naoma Lytra, who specializes in all types of misanthropy and misanthropy and magic, and has different types of long-range mystical abilities, as well as wielding a ethereal slingshot for launching said mystical abilities. If you recall from our last game, which was just over a month ago, the three of you came together and decided to take up the quest given to you by Hephaestus to travel across the world and to attempt to prevent whatever this coming apocalypse is, whatever the looming threat standing above you ominously. You cannot see it, but you do feel its presence. And upon landing, you all found yourselves right next to the country of Sparta, landing in the northern tip of Ba Sing Se. And after a couple of conversations with local townfolk in one of the capital cities of Ba Sing Se, you all had a chat with the assumed mayor of said country. And he also reaffirmed your beliefs and what you had been told about fairy tales and urban myths, legends of a very, very overwhelmingly strong being named Merlin, who appears when he is needed most. No more and no less. And after being told to head towards Sparta, and that your best bet would be to travel through the Badlands between Ba Sing Se and Sparta, you stumbled upon a woman in a cloak, and she took the three of you to what felt like a plane that did not exist. Like a veiled cloak strewn directly over your eyes, where everything was dark except for a single illuminating presence. And as you all went to ask your questions, in turn, you were also asked riddles. And for every riddle that you answered correctly, you were given the answer to one of your own questions. You were able, as a group, to get all of the questions correct. It was quite impressive. In turn, though, as you all finished your conversation, Merlin turned with his staff raised high as the illumination dripped off of him, and you saw light rays as though a rainbow had turned into something that was graspable, and it oozed off of him, and he shot his staff up into the air, and as he did, the lightning rose from the ground, taking on a life of its own, and in one of the most unbelievable scenes that you would have never fathomed, it sparked outward in a V shape directly above him, creating what seemed to be an electrical phoenix as it arced through the air. And once the phoenix had arced out, it suddenly wrapped its wings around you as you heard the crackling of it as it moved above you and wrapped directly around you. And once it had come around you, it crashed down upon you like waves. And suddenly, everything goes black. And that's where we wake up. The three of you find yourselves in the middle of a field, somewhere between Ba Sing Se and Sparta. You can see clearly your tracks on the ground that led you here. You know which way you've come from, and you know which way you must go. With all of the information that you've obtained, and the warning from Merlin about the looming threat of a man who had been quoted as Gilgamesh, also known as the God Slayer, or the Gilded Swords. The three of you, side by side, must decide which way do you go next. So, which way are the three of you heading?
We notice anything in our immediate area?
No. You found yourselves back in the field. that you were walking through before?
I guess
on.
we should just keep heading to Sparta.
Naoma, Wiz, what do you think? Neo, Wiz?
I say we do that.
Wiz, what about you? Okay, so Wiz said yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the three of you are in agreement to head to Sparta, continuing your journey, continuing your mission, your fated path, as pushed upon you by Hephaestus, and your own moralities, as well as the newfound information you have. And as the three of you travel, you have an eerie feeling that slowly creeps up your back, and it leaves you with a type of numbness as you're deep in thought. Not a numbness as though you've lost all feeling, but your concentration has pulled from your other senses as you try to comprehend what lies upon this path, this journey. And as the three of you walk in the distance, you start to hear the rumblings of moving people. Not intensely, but as though you were coming upon a large gathering. And as they moved, right, the normal bustlings of what could be mistaken for as a town, and people talking, and the footsteps, and the rustling, and the crumbling, and the movement. And again, this is in your peripheries. This is in your distant feelings, as you haven't totally comprehended what you're hearing, as again, you're deep in thought, trying to figure out what to do next. And as you continue moving, as you get across the threshold of, say, 500 yards away, right? You start to see your first set of people moving through the fields and through the grass. And as it hits each of you, the large circular tents, and if you guys can, if you want, you can also look in Tavern, where I've placed the picture that I have in the live stream as well for you, if you need it. But you see these large circular tents, and you hear the talking and the chatter, and you realize that there is a lot of sound coming from in front of you, and what appears to be an army camp of what you assume to be, based on the different colors and the different symbols that you see above you, of the Spartan Empire, one of their main division forces. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna send my spider in.
Wiz said he's going to head toward the tents. Naoma will send his spider. Esteroth, what about you?
I think I'm gonna wait and see what the spider has to say.
All right. I'll go with Wiz first. Wiz, as you head toward the tents, you notice two people talking directly in front of you. And you also notice a slightly larger tent, but it's further into the crowd. What do you do? Can I try to? Yeah, of course, absolutely. Roll a perception check. And while he's eavesdropping, Neo, you have your spider going. Where do you want your spider to go?
A big tent.
You
But I want this. Yeah, I want the spider to go into the big tent and stay as high up in the tent as possible,
okay?
where it still can hear them.
So I would like to ask though. This is a little bit of a common courtesy. You know that everyone here can see your spider, right?
Yeah, they can see it, but like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna kill a fucking spider?
I mean, you don't know if any of them
Spider.
are scared.
That's why I'm saying stay away from the ground and up above on the tent.
Oh, they're slinging webs above the tents. Okay. Wiz, did you get your perception check? Uh, Wiz?
Might still be opening up D&D and rolling.
Did he roll? I didn't see it. Oh, he did. He rolled no, wait, that's from last month. Okay, Wiz, you gotta. Oh, it's taking a bit to load. Gotcha. Alright, so Neo, as your spider shoots webs slinging across from tent to tent, heading toward the large tent, it manages to get just above the ledge of the top tent. Oh, he got a 12. Alright, so. Okay, so, real quick. So your spider manages to get above the ledge, but the door is closed to the tent. And it cannot get in. What do you want to do?
Are there any vents in the tent? Like at the top?
No.
Can you hear through the tent?
No.
Tent that's made of like tent material, or is it like something more solid?
It's kind of like a leathery and
Okay, but
cloth type material,
there's
but it's a
no
very large tent.
so there's no ventilation in that tent at all.
No.
It's a very bad
under the flap.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But that's a very bad tent if it has no ventilation.
It's
How
a
big are these
massive tent.
spiders?
But yeah,
Is
I
it-
wanted to crawl under the flap and then crawl to the ceiling.
Wiz asked if you have a digging spider.
A digging spider?
Yeah.
It's a jumping spider.
Yeah, he's got a jumping spider.
Instead of digging.
Alright, so your spider is going to attempt to be strong enough to lift the flap and go underneath it. You
Is
want
that what he said? Because that was just my suggestion.
Yeah, that's what he said too.
Okay.
If you want to roll for strength.
It's on the dice real quick.
And then
How do I,
while
where
he's-
do I do this, man?
While he's rolling for strength, on the other side, we have Wiz. So, Wiz, as you have more or less given a slow strut to try to conceal yourself, you bring yourself near and you are able to hear these two, now as you know, Spartan soldiers side by side talking to each other. And you come across the one clearly over talking the other as the other just listens on. And he clearly explains to him that while the Spartans are able so far to hold off the advancements of the army of the Hawk, there is a looming threat on the western front, which is where you guys are near, that has been slaughtering hundreds upon hundreds of men. Yes, you ask the Golden Warrior, but he does not mention that. What he says specifically, as his comrade in arms asks him who he believes it is, he replies, "Well, I don't really know who it is, but my question is, what is it? I've heard from many people he uses more than one sword. They say it's almost like an act of God, the way that he's able to move around with all of these swords at one time. Some people say it looks like he throws them in the air, and other people say it makes it look like they're floating or something. I mean, I know magic exists, but I just don't understand. I don't understand what they're saying. I think that if we get sent out there, I don't know if we'll ever see our families again. I've already decided that I'm going to write them a note and send it to them before we go out to battle tomorrow." And his friend hangs his head low as he nods, and he says, "I too will write my family a note. Thank you for the advice." And then the two of them turn and they walk away just out of your earshot. What do you do?
Are we outside of the Sparta country borders?
No, you are inside of Sparta now. Although
Okay, so they have these.
It really hasn't been explicitly stated, but yes, you are now inside of Sparta.
This is like the very edge of it, though, so that's why they have like
You're near, yes.
tents
Yes.
and not like a proper base.
Yes, you're on. Yes, I really shouldn't be giving any more information. So yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, Wiz is typing at the moment, so I kind of gotta wait a second.
Yeah. I cannot sneak up to be a sneaky boy.
Sorry, act like I'm going to find lodging for us for later. I'm going to deafen for a little. What the heck? He's gonna deafen. Alright, so while Wiz is strutting around looking for a place for you guys to stay, I guess, what did the two of you do? Also, Neo, what did your spider roll?
The first one I rolled was a 20, and then I accidentally hit clear all, and then I rolled a 12. So pick whichever one you want to use.
Well, I mean, I can see the history of rolls, so you
Yeah,
rolled a
exactly.
20, so it's all good. Oh, you rolled a 20
Alright.
save, so I was like... Wait, you rolled a 20 saving thing? No, it was a strength. No, yeah, it was 20. No, yeah, you're good. Okay.
Okay.
So, your
You're
spider
critting
drops
out now?
down. Your spider drops down. And the bottom lip of the tent raises up just enough for your jumping spider to use its hind legs and launch itself right into the tent. And as the flap folds closed right behind it, your eight-legged friend with his large beady eyes begins to scope left and right. And as he does, you hear from one of the divisions inside of the tent, "Alexander, are you sure? Are you sure that you saw such a grotesque being? Something so strong that you question whether or not I am strong enough to defeat it?" "Sir Leonidas, you have to understand. Just because you are strong does not mean that you are a god. I never compared myself to God. I've only said that I am the one who will lead this army. I am the king. A king must lead from the front. But Leonidas, you must understand. They've said that he's slain hundreds, if not thousands, of our own brethren. Their blood stains the hills all across the Western Front. Please, you must understand. I do not say this hastily. I have seen your actions. I have seen your abilities. Please, please, take a seat. Let us go out first to make sure. A king does not wait. A king must lead from the front, or the people will not trust him. Is there nothing I can do to stop you? Nothing. If that's how it must be, I understand. The legions will await your orders tomorrow, sir. And then the spider sees Alexander turn and take his leave right out the front of the tent. And King Leonidas takes a seat upon a bench near a table strewn with scrolls and what looks to be battle plans and information. And he sets both of his elbows down on the table as he plants one hand directly on the right side of his face, and he takes the other hand, placing it directly on the table on what appears to be a large battle map. And he says to himself, "My most trusted Alexander. Does he take me for a fool? I know he's smart. I know I should heed what he says. But he knows my obligations. If it is for me to die on the battlefield, I will die with those I lead. I do not run, and I do not wait. If tomorrow is my last day, I'll do it with honor." And then he too stands up and he walks out of the tent. What do you want your spider to do?
Hey, quick question
Yes.
for fucking Estroth. Estroth, buddy.
I said, yeah, Discord's just not picking it up.
There we go. Do we want?
Sorry.
Do we want to be?
What's up?
Do we want the king to know that we're here?
I've been thinking, if this guy's as dangerous as they say, if we could ally ourselves with the army in some way and
That's what I was
go
thinking
in
too.
together. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about trying to get the spider to motion him to go out to where we're at.
The
so we're
king
not
or
there.
Alexander?
The king and Alexander. So the goal is to send the goal is to send the spider to motion toward us.
Okay.
Because let's be honest, we're not allied with him right now. So we're not going to be safe walking in there. Just two random ass motherfuckers walking into a fucking army camp. It's not a smart idea. So if we can get the king and his trusted advisor out to talk to us and then ally, then we can go in there and not have to worry about bullshit popping off.
You think it's the best course of action to meet both at once? Or maybe get the advisor because he left first. And then he introduces us.
Alrighty.
I'm asking, what do you think is better?
See, I think the advisor is would be more willing to help than the king would be. So I think we should get the advisor first.
Okay.
All right, Drew. I send my spider out to go get the advisor and to have him motion toward where me and Estroth are at.
Can you describe to me exactly what the hell that means?
How would a pet motion to go somewhere?
How the fuck is somebody even gonna notice a small jumping spider?
It's gonna land on his face and then crawl on his head.
Like Ratatouille.
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck it. Why not? All right. Give me a roll for acrobatics.
That would be charisma or strength, or no, dexterity, right?
It would be
Dex.
acrobatics.
I got a 12.
What's the spider's
Why
dex?
did you roll dex? You were supposed to roll acrobatics.
Where the fuck is the acrobatics?
Right above
It's in
animal handling.
skills.
Hold on.
It's right
Fuck,
above
that's
animal
dumb.
handling.
Is
Skills,
it taking
animal
his acrobatics check, or is it the spider's acrobatics check?
Fuck, that's right. His spider would have higher acrobatics, huh?
I don't know if the spider has acrobatics as a skill, though. That's why he rolled a dex.
It's a jumping spider. It's got pretty good acrobatics. Just
Either
that-
way, I rolled
just-
an 18.
You rolled a what?
An 18.
God damn. All right. So, to be clear, you want it to jump on his face, climb to the top of his head, and then grab his hair and ratatouille his shit to you.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go with that, but fuck it, that sounds hilarious.
I said it as a joke. I wasn't. Alright.
That sounds fucking hilarious, so yes.
If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's still funny.
Exactly.
So out of nowhere, your little jumpy boy was able to just barely weasel its way right underneath the tent while going out, because this time, the flap's folding out, so he's able to get right underneath. And as he starts lunging himself quickly to the top of the tent and swinging, looking for Alexander, he manages to peer right to where he had been walking to. And as he launches himself in a feat of unmatched acrobatics in front of tons of unknowing people, because, little spider boy go fly through air, go, woo, nobody see. He lands right on Alexander's face. And before Alexander even has a moment to react, little jumpy boy has an idea of inspiration, believing Alexander to be some kind of ass puppet, but having no hands to put up said ass, he decides to go right to his hair. And while standing on his 2 hind legs, he uses his 6 front legs to grab tufts of Alexander's hair and begins pulling on them to make him turn left and right and go forwards. And as he's pulling on these hairs, you hear from Alexander, ow, 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 as each one of the legs pulls on his hairs over and over again. And he turns Alexander to walk toward you. And you, with your link to your animal, get the sense that Alexander is coming towards you. He's roughly 20 feet away. What do the two of you do?
I don't know any of this is happening.
Correct.
I've been standing there waiting for somebody that has an intelligence score to say something.
I'm
Yes.
gonna let you know now that he's on his way over here.
Well,
And
then
the heads up.
go ahead and tell him.
Yeah, the advisor's on his way over here. Heads up.
What advisor?
We might have to kill him.
What? I mean, if that's what has to be done, but we just got here.
We're at an enemy base camp, dude. If something were to go wrong and he decides that we are not friendly, we're gonna have to kill him.
Hey,
Wait. Add a character. Are they our enemy?
Yeah, could you three roll a history check real quick?
The skill.
Pray to God one of you gets this. Was that a nat 20?
I got a 7 total.
I got
was
a
that
22.
A nat 20? Oh, it was 19. Oh, okay. Well, at least 2 of the 3 of you aren't retards, except for the one who said that. No, they're not your enemy. They're your ally. You've helped them multiple times with defending them from the land of the Hawks invasions. You're literally walking on allied soil and nobody's tried to kill you yet because most of them know who you are.
More defense, alright? The players do not have the character's intelligence score.
That being said, they're in the middle of a wartime. I'm not about to walk into a fucking base in the middle of wartime, just unannounced.
That literally what we did.
Yes.
That's what fucking Rando did. Fucking mute motherfucker over here did. Wispy. He wanted to fucking sneak up and listen to that shit.
He can still hear you, dude.
I know.
He's undeafened.
I know. I said mute motherfucker because he ain't speaking.
Wiz probably knew that was your guys' ally.
Well, then why the fuck didn't he tell us?
A whiz.
I mean, you guys are a little special.
Fuck you. I'm tired. I just woke up.
That's fair.
You've been in the call for like 2 hours.
Just fucking, yeah, after sleeping.
Okay,
This motherfucker woke my ass up.
Okay, so you guys have ratatouille'd this motherfucker. You've got 6 legs in his hair, pulling him, giving this motherfucker bald spots from all these yanks. Because somehow this worked. Okay? So he's 20 yards away from you. He's coming, or 20 feet from you, something like that. He's walking right at you. What do you do?
Kill him.
Hold out my hands to make him stop.
That works better.
Okay. So you hold out your hand to make him stop. And then he complains to you, "There's something in my hair."
Yeah, that's my spider.
I'm gonna turn to Neo and be like, "Hey, can you, you know?"
Nah, I kind of want to leave him there. He's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny, but we're kind of here on business.
What? You don't mix business with pleasure?
Oh. I don't believe in fun.
That's unfortunate. Fine, I'll take the spider. I'll get the spider out of his head.
Okay. As the spider jumps out and lets go, you notice as he's flying through the air that there are small tufts of this man's hair still stuck to his legs. And Alexander, now looking disheveled and properly fucked with, he looks kind of pissed. He looks up at the two of you. What is the meaning of this? Why? Why have you torn out my hair? What are you here for?
Estroth, I'm leaving that to you.
I haven't torn out any of your hair. I don't know why you're so upset with me.
Well, clearly, you two are the ones who did it. Whatever
How so?
you were doing. Because as soon as I got here, it stopped.
How are we able to pull your hair from that far away?
Do not take me for a fool.
Alright, so yeah, I wasted my magic to pull out tiny bits and pieces of your hair to get you over here.
I do not
sounds
care
like a smart move.
why you believe it was okay to do it. I want to know why you're here.
On a mission.
For what? For
Fucking Discord
what?
doesn't want to pick up my fucking voice, I'm sorry. We're here to kill something very powerful that threatens this very land. I'm sorry if you're perturbed by our appearance, but this is important.
Like what?
How was it described to us, Drew?
You know that guy with the fucking swords that you're so afraid of? We're here to kill him.
And who would that be?
The one that you were telling the king not to go fight.
And how would you know that I talked to the king?
Don't worry about that. I have my ways.
So some random people show up in my army camp and fuck with me and listen in to our private conversations. Who are you?
Actually not know this group over in Sparta. I'm asking out of character, not as Esteroth.
Well, obviously he knows of your group. I just said you guys are allied with this country.
Yeah, but this guy doesn't know us.
He doesn't know your freaking names.
Okay.
He doesn't know explicitly that you guys are who you are. He has an idea of where you're from, but no, he does not know explicitly who you are or why you're there.
I didn't know how well known we were outside of. Yeah. I also haven't played in well over a month.
Okay.
I introduce myself. I can't give the full title because I don't remember it.
Well, then introduce yourself.
I don't remember the full title, Drew.
You're Esteroth of the Opulentus Firmus.
Like, there's no more to it?
Sent on mission from Hephaestus to aid in the Spartans' push back against the Empire of the Hawk.
Then that's what I say.
Alright, so say all that. You got it.
I am Esteroth of the Opulentus. Can you just type it out for me? I can't. I haven't slept in so fucking long. I'm tired.
See, I'm laughing because here's the thing. I would have done the same fucking thing. I would have struggled with that shit too.
Can you please just accept that that's what Esteroth says? I can't always be in character because the mic doesn't always pick up what I fucking say, so it doesn't matter. I'm pissed. Problem if I had real Wi-Fi.
You told me I was a real boy.
Real, and Drew's not saying anything, so I don't know.
He's typing it out in chat. $10.
Okay, yeah, Dungeon Master stipend. All right.
I fucking knew it.
And I can't tell if this is being picked up by the mic while I'm reading it.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I am Esteroth of the Opulentus Firmus, sent by the Libertatum
And it cut out.
Pugnatoris?
No. He just stopped reading.
How the fuck do I pronounce this?
It's
I am
Libertatum Punitoris.
Libertatum Punitoris to aid in repelling the Hawk's advances.
Who's your commanding officer?
I swear to God.
You don't remember Hephaestus's name?
No, I didn't. I never interacted with him.
Yeah, you have.
Esteroth did. Taylor didn't. Hephaestus.
God. I see. So you are plenty skilled to have both messed with me and committed espionage for our information. I understand, though. Is it
I
just
had
the two
nothing
of
to
you?
do with that, and your accusations are unappreciated.
Take me not for a fool, tall one.
I don't.
You must. Regardless, is it just the two of you?
We'll say yes for now.
Is that what both of you say?
No.
I said I'll say yes for now. If you say anything other but yes, then we're fucked.
What? So, Estroth, what do you say?
What was the...
What? The question is it just the two of you?
We're the only two standing in front of him, so yeah.
Like, he's like asking if it's just the two of you that were sent by the Libertatum Punitoris.
I don't want him to know everyone who's here. If you want him to know that there's another one here, we can.
Feel like deceit's just gonna piss them off even more. Is it like... So Neo's obviously more clever than Esteroth has been so far. Can I reasonably ascertain he's going somewhere with this?
Yeah, of course.
Then yeah, I agree.
Okay. Alright, so, Neo, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just us two.
So, Hephaestus has underestimated the situation that we're in.
I don't think so.
The two of you believe yourselves stronger than 1,000 men.
Of course.
Want to find out?
I've seen men far stronger than you die on the battlefield. I do
Possible.
not need help to gauge your strength. Follow me. We should go talk to Leonidas. Make battle plans for tomorrow. And as he turns to walk, do the two of you follow?
Yeah.
Neo, do you follow him as he walks away?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as the three of you are walking, you pass the large tent that your spider had originally gone in. I would believe that you would have recalled your spider, so it's somewhere on your person.
It is.
As you guys keep walking for a good 4 to 5 minutes, you get deeper and deeper into the army camp, and you come across a humble tent. A very average looking tent, the same as every tent around you. And as he peers open the door, he motions for the two of you to enter. Do you enter?
Yeah.
Okay, so as the two of you enter, he follows in right behind you. And the three of you come face to face with King Leonidas as he is sat upon a log that looks like it was chopped down from a nearby tree. And Alexander takes himself to one knee as he raises his arm and he speaks out. My lord, two sent here from the far-off lands, those who fight the demons in the dark, to save those who want to live by the day. The opulentus firmus, the strongest of the libertatum punitoris. I humbly ask that you hear out what they have to say. They are not as strong as you, my lord, but they are worthy of being allies. And he raises himself back up to both feet, and the king looks over at the two of you. What do you say?
Wait, first off, hold on. Out of character. I don't like the way his fucking advisor is talking about us.
Oh, okay. So, what are you guys gonna say? You have the king of the entire empire looking at you right now.
I'll let Esteroth talk, because his character is supposed to look more intimidating than mine.
Thanks, Discord, for not always picking up when I'm trying to start fucking talking. Huh. Quite a flattering way to introduce the people trying to help you. I say, looking at Alexander.
Alexander does not turn to face you.
We have
He
been sitting
continues
here.
facing forward with full attention on the king.
Yeah, of course he does. King Simp. Yeah, so after I make my remark to him, I turn to face Leonidas. Say, we have been sent here by Hephaestus. There is a powerful monster we must defeat.
What do you mean, a monster?
Golden warrior.
What do you know of him?
I know very little. That is why we are here speaking with you.
And you said Hephaestus specifically sent you and asked you to deal with this golden monster?
What happened?
You said Hephaestus specifically sent
That
you
wasn't
to deal
in-
with this golden monster?
That wasn't in character. I was asking Bill. I missed that entire part of the session. Is that not specifically what happened?
No, you guys were told by Merlin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Merlin.
We were sent to go kill something. We weren't told what,
Hephaestus-
and then Merlin told us that we needed to kill this guy.
Okay, Hephaestus sent us to kill something, and Merlin specified.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this Merlin common knowledge?
As a
I
folktale
don't-
hero, as a legend, as a fable.
But we met Merlin.
Yes.
Okay. Well, to be more specific, Hephaestus sent us to help you kill something in the aid of your war. This golden warrior was told to us by Merlin.
And with that, the king raises his hand off of his fist that had been clasped and propped by his right knee. And as his head pops up a little bit, he begins to crack a smile, and he looks at the two of you. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! Yes. Ha! Exactly what I needed. Laughs. Laughter before war. This is what people need more of. Less believing that tomorrow will be the end, and more relishing the moment that they live in. This is fantastic! Ha! Yes! Yes. Exactly what I needed. Tales of legends and mysteries of the world. Fables. Things that nobody can prove exists. You come here telling me that you were sought out to help by someone who does not exist.
If you don't know he exists, it's because he doesn't think you're worthy enough to know.
Was that in character? Holy shit.
Yes. The whole point of my character is to be silent until needed to be spoken. So if he thinks that we're here on a fake mission and that we're getting information from someone who doesn't exist, I'm gonna put him in his place a little bit.
No, my sister showed up and started yelling some random shit, so I had to stop. Right in the middle.
Oh well, it worked out because I said what I needed to say.
So, tell me, large one, what exactly did Merlin ask of you?
Did he ask of us? I wasn't here.
It'd be really awesome if Wispy could come back and talk, because
Yeah, if
I don't
Wiz could
remember
say
most of
anything,
last
that would be
session.
fantastic.
Okay, it also doesn't help that it is not picking up the first 2 or 3 fucking words I'm saying when I talk in the Discord. But Drew, what did Merlin ask of us?
Merlin just warned you of a looming threat that could possibly take all of your lives.
A
But
looming threat.
But it's something that you must charge into head on, and it's the Golden Warrior.
The Golden Warrior.
Yes.
So Hephaestus said, you gotta go help Sparta with this war. And we ran into Merlin, and he was like, hey, there's a Golden Warrior. You gotta be careful, but you also gotta, like, deal with it now.
Well, to an extent. Hephaestus also said that you should go looking for Merlin to get answers to what your or questions that you currently had built up.
Okay. So, King Leonidas is saying that Merlin's nothing but a fairy tale sought after by fools, and our trusted boss advisor Hephaestus is telling us to go after a fairy tale?
He already did, and you found him.
Yeah.
And I just gave the
But
king
the
shit for
the
laughing at it.
Yeah, the gist of it is that he's saying that Merlin's telling us to go after something that's not real that we encountered.
Yes.
Okay. And what was it that Leonidas said specifically?
Just now to you?
Yeah.
Well,
what am I responding to now?
While laughing, he said that it's funny that you would come in here speaking of legends and fables and fairy tales with what's currently going on, and then he asked what exactly Merlin told you, or why he sent you, basically.
So wait, did you not hear what I said?
No.
Damn.
That might be for the best.
Fine.
Alright, that might be for the best. I'm sure there will be opportunities for snark coming up, though.
I want to pick this one up so bad.
So while he's still chuckling to himself, I assume, after he asked that question, I'll say, Hephaestus would never tell us to meet with some fairy tale. We are not children chasing fantasies. We found Merlin. Merlin warned us of a great looming threat, of some golden night. We have been asked to help.
Now may be a bad time to bring up that you didn't say
And
anything
that
about
is what
Hephaestus.
we are here to do. And regardless of these offhanded insults that you are giving us and Hephaestus, that is what we are going to do.
Hey,
what's going on?
Now may be a bad time to bring up that you didn't mention anything about Hephaestus sending you to find Merlin. You just kind of like added some extra.
I already. Is this like I just misspoke?
Yeah, pretty heavily.
Okay.
You didn't
okay. You want me to start over? You want me to start over?
Well, I was saying you didn't say anything before about Hephaestus sending you to find Merlin. You just said that Hephaestus was your leader, and now he's like.
Okay, all right. That's because I haven't been playing.
No, it's fine. It worked out.
That's why I'm trying to tell you. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
It's
no, okay.
Fine now.
Okay, this is all fucking good. I haven't played in over a month, and nothing related to Hephaestus has come up since before that.
You're good. Yeah,
I'm a little mixed up.
Said, you're fine.
I don't think it's fair to apply that to Eskarov.
It's like they said.
Taylor
it's
is
fine.
mixed
It
up.
works.
Eskarov isn't that stupid.
No, like they said, it's fine. It works.
Oh,
it
whatever.
all works out. I was just letting you know.
Okay,
He didn't know, so
right.
we just kind of fucking dropped a bomb in his ass saying that Hephaestus told us to go look for him. Why are you fucking laughing, you piece of shit?
I'm a little flustered because I'm getting all this information, and now I gotta say it in character, and I'm like, but you didn't say anything in your speech, and now I'm like, well, fuck.
He's like,
where do I go from here?
Just bust out the pen and paper and start taking notes. That's all I got to tell you, Taylor. You gotta bust out that pen and paper. That's what I'm doing while we're talking. I have pen and paper in front of me. I'm taking notes.
I am on my phone. And I have to hold it up to my face so you can actually hear me.
You don't have any pen and paper near you? Bless you.
Thank you.
There is pen and paper somewhere in this house.
All right.
But there is literally one hand on my phone, holding it up to my face, trying to play D&D, and I have to keep switching back between the chat to see what's being typed.
All right, well, I'll let you off with it this time. We'll let you go this time.
No, if that's how I said it this time, then that's just how it happened. I'm just letting you know, I'm getting flustered because this is shit I had no idea of for sessions I wasn't a part of, and it's been so long since I played. I don't know what's what.
Yeah, but everyone here is telling you right now that there's no reason to be flustered because we're just trying to help you. We're not giving you shit or anything. We're literally just telling you what happened. Like I'm not penalizing you or something. Like you can.
I'm just like.
I'm just.
No, if it stated it the way it was. I'm not accusing anyone of giving me shit.
All right.
This is like my own headspace that I'm like, fuck.
All right. You're good.
This is my headspace. I'm not trying to come down on anyone else.
It's hard to try to do Leonidas while laughing. God damn it. All right.
No, jump in, say something sarcastic.
I'm trying to
Take the attention away from me. Take the shovel out of my hand so I can't dig us deeper.
Negative. I like this.
Oh, God.
As I said, what did Merlin tell you? I do not care for what Hephaestus sent you to do. You said
Neo,
that
take this.
Merlin sent you to help us. Why?
Hephaestus sent
Merlin
us to
say?
get Merlin. Merlin sent us to go die in a fucking battle. Well, he said it was damn near impossible to fight this fight. Almost everybody's gonna die, but we still have to go fight. Is that what you wanted to hear? That all your troops, all your men, including yourself and your advisor, are going to die in this upcoming fight?
Is that what Merlin said?
It is.
The mythical figure of legend?
You know, you keep bringing up that he's mythical. You probably don't know him because he doesn't want you to know him, or you're not that important enough to know him.
I see. Well, if this is how it is, I must ask. His radiance, what color was it?
I'm sorry, what was that? You cut out.
His radiance, what color was it?
How do you describe... Okay, out of character. How the fuck do you describe lightning as a color other than yellow?
That wasn't his radiance.
No, then I don't remember what his radiance is.
I just explicitly described his radiance as being an oozing rainbow, dripping rainbow of every color emanating off of him.
In what?
It's like, what is radiance like on a physical being, though?
Exactly. An emanation, and almost optical illusion, like the idea of like
a Super Saiyan glow.
When you've cooked food and you see the heat bouncing off of it, right? You can see the heat like emanating from it, right? The vibrations of it. But in this sense, with magic operating in almost the same way, where there's so much, it can't be contained, and it just leaks from him in every direction in this flow that has every color of the rainbow. Yeah, what's up?
Didn't my character do the same thing when he was leaving? Like when he sent us here?
What do you mean?
Didn't my character do the same thing that he did when he sent us here?
Which would be what?
I don't fucking remember. It was either the Radiance or the Staff. I don't remember. Or both.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd have to go rewatch it. I don't think that happened, but it might.
It's
happen.
like a rainbow Super Saiyan glow.
I'm pretty sure it was like one of the two. I'm not entirely sure.
You mean something like he touched him and it grew onto him, something like that, probably. But regardless, what do you have to say to the king's question?
Like an oozing rainbow of every color.
And you can see visibly as his smile lessens into more of a smirk. He turns to Alexander. I see. You found some entertaining people. I do believe that they have what it takes to turn the tide of this fight. Show them a place to stay. Tomorrow, you will follow me into battle, as will everyone here that I am responsible for. I do not let a single soul enter a battle before me, because I am the one responsible for them. Alexander, show them off. And with that, Alexander turns to face both of you, and he motions for both of you to follow him. You guys follow him?
I'll walk out first.
I'll follow after Estorop, and then I'm going to send my spider to Wispy.
Which is where?
I don't know where Wispy is. We went to go look for lodging, but if he hasn't found it yet, I'm gonna have him come to us after Estorop leaves. Well, not Estorop leaves. Fucking the advisor.
Okay, so the advisor motions the two of you and takes you off, and after like 2 minutes of walking, you come up to a tent. It's empty. He motions both of you in there and tells you to get a good rest before dawn breaks and the war starts again. So your spider goes out. Let's say after like 20 or so minutes, he comes upon Wiz. Wiz, the spider is giving you some pokes. What do you do?
Like a Ratatouille whiz.
At this point, might as well.
Yeah, what?
We're Ratatouille Wiz.
We can just say we didn't know he was sent to. Fuck it.
Jesus Christ. You guys are so fucked. Okay, so the spider, Ratatouille's Wiz, because Wiz is incapable of thinking on their own. And as he drags him back, you all go to sleep. And when you wake up the next morning, the three of you are there. Do you explain to Wiz what happened?
Once
Yes.
we can confirm he's listening.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay. So Wiz is completely caught up, and you all know exactly what's going to happen. So, as the three of you are leaving your tent, because I assume that you're done, unless you guys have something else that you wanted to do immediately.
I think there's much Esteroth can do outside of hitting things kind of hard.
Okay, so
Well, if Wiz was back, I'd have him make some bullets or make some fucking ammo since the war's about to begin.
he's already stocked.
All right, good.
Yeah, he's always stocked
Oh, yeah.
before he leaves.
To do this fight before you have to leave.
What?
Talking to
Me?
Roger. Yeah.
I mean, I have an hour and 30 minutes before I have to go.
We should be able to finish in an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I heard that the session could have taken 2 hours if we started at 6 o'clock. I'm just a little worried.
Yeah, we started about 7, so we should be able to finish by 9. Alright, so the three of you leave the tent, and as you walk out of the tent, Alexander approaches you. Okay, so Leonidas said to put all of my trust in the three of you. As we spoke last night, the current battle plan, as he stated. As you can see, everyone here not only respects, but entrusts him with their lives. Every single person here would die for our king. You see his humble tent when he could be living in something so much more luxurious, and his worry for every soul that we lose as we attempt to save our families back home. I only ask that you do whatever you can to make sure that he survives this. This country needs a man like him to continue to lead it. Please. Anything. I would give everything to make sure that he continues to lead us. As for where we plan to start, King Leonidas will be on the furthest western front, and that'll be where we lead the charge to repel them from our borders. Will the three of you be following me there?
Yes.
Astaroth, Wiz, are you following?
If one of the party member agrees to it, then that's what I do.
Okay. Wiz also said yes. Alright, so as all of you are walking through, you pass by all of these tents, all of these soldiers lining a front, a wall of plaid, red, steel, and feathers. You see them, swords drawn. Many of them shook from battle, shaken, not well stirred. You can see scars, tears in their armor, glints and chips, some missing body parts, and many of them with war-torn faces. You get the express feeling that what happens next, it will not be easy, and the toll will not be light. And as you continue to follow him down the line, passing hundreds if not thousands of soldiers over a span of maybe 15 to 20 minutes, you come across Leonidas standing roughly 50 yards out in front of everyone in this massive wall of men. And he yells out to each and every one of you, "For victory! What is life without something to fight for? Worry not, for every person who has given their lives to protect what they love, they will be rewarded with it again in the afterlife. No good man goes unpunished, but no good man goes unrewarded. Every single one of you who lays out your lives today, your families will be protected. Your children will see another dawn. You all trust me. I have faith in you. Have faith in me. As I know you do. We will repel the enemy today. I was told of a tale long ago. I do not know if I even believe it myself, though I've seen with my own eyes things that are unexplainable. Just last night, fate may have smiled upon us again. Always, in the time of need, in the last moment, the final hour, he appears, or he sends his good grace to bless those who need it most. I believe that we are on the right side. For if not, we would not have received such blessing. And I have faith it's real. Each and every one of you, steady yourselves. Give your lives with me. Prepare. Sound the horns. As you hear hundreds of men scream out, enraged for Sparta! And you feel the energy boiling over inside of you as Alexander motions you to the front of the lines, coming 5 yards in front of all the others, but 45 yards behind King Leonidas. And as he pulls his sword out from behind his shield and raises it in the air, you see everyone around you raise their own weapons, screaming out. And as he charges his sword forward, and he begins his run, his sprint, toward what you can only assume is a looming enemy line just out of sight. Maybe 500 or so yards where there appears to be a crest in the hills. Do the three of you follow?
Is there any woods nearby?
No, large open fields.
Alrighty, then yeah, I follow. But I go at it. I want to go in a different direction, but stay in a range where I can heal Estroth and Wisp.
Okay. Esteroth, are you also going with him? Wiz said he's following Leonidas.
Yes. Thank you, Discord.
Just turn off your sensitivity thing.
Something we fucked around with the first time we played D&D. It's just my phone, my connection. If I don't talk for a while, it has trouble picking me back up.
Okay, so as you follow the three of you, and Neo veers off, are you going left or right? Neo Lytra, are you going left or right?
Right.
Okay, as Neo veers off to the right, roughly 50-ish yards from you guys, and starts to fall back behind the wall of men charging forward with you in more of a defensible position. Esteroth, who's roughly 15 yards behind Leonidas, and then Wiz, who's roughly 15 yards behind Esteroth, and then a wall of screaming Spartan soldiers with their weapons held high in a dead sprint lead up to the crest of this hill. And as you all come to the crest and the first clashes of you all, you come to a field full of ashen despair and fire. As you can tell, many fights have been taken here. And as arrows come flying through the air, taking out men to your left and your right, you continue to push forward as a line of enemies come into your view, roughly 100 yards away. And in front of them, as they all wait there, patiently, prepared, with their spears and their shields and their swords and their archers, you can see in front of them one man. And the closer you get, the brighter he becomes, as you understand immediately that there's one way to end this fight, and it's that one man. And suddenly, where you had been before, at the camps. Well, it feels as though you never should have left. One warrior raises his sword in front of him. And as he raises it, he throws it on the ground. And then he reaches to his waistline yet again and pulls another sword and throws it on the ground. And as you all continue to charge forward, again, the rage, the heat, the intensity of everything happening around you, it just builds. And yet still, while your adrenaline is rushing and you have nothing else in you except for pure chaos and hunger for it, this feeling in the pit of your gut tells you something is wrong. And as you see them reach down again for a third sword, this one they throw a little more hastily and it plants itself in the ground. And then their opposite hand grabs a fourth sword and they throw it out in front of them on the ground. And then finally, with their two hands clasped, they reach directly behind their head with both hands at the same time. And just as it comes to the nape of their neck, you see both arms straighten back a little bit as though they've grabbed something. And slowly from behind their head, you see the largest sword that they've grabbed yet. It is long and skinny, but the gleam from it, an almost angelic glow, emanates from it as they gently and ever so cautiously lift it directly above their head and then slowly bring it down in front of them as it comes directly down the center of their body. And as their hands clasped around the bottom of the sword reach their waist, they, with a angelic grace, swiftly twist the sword. And as you are now merely 20 yards away, with Leonidas right beside you, you see just inside of the helmet upon their head, their two eyes come into focus as the sword quickly turns. And their eyes lock directly on the three of you who are almost lined up back to back to back, just 15 yards apart. And as they drop their sword even lower in a readying stance as though they're about to swing it, suddenly the first sword that was thrown on the ground comes flying through the air. And I'm going to need all three of you to roll for initiative.
So, Drew, quick question.
Yes?
I'm supposed to be 50 yards away in a different direction than they are.
Yeah, but I still need all three of you to roll for initiative.
I know, but like you said, I was 15 yards behind.
No. The three of you, referring to Leonidas is in the front, Astaroth is in the middle, and Wiz is behind him. They're 15 yards apart. You're 50 yards off to the right and behind the line. But all three of you still have to roll for initiative.
27 on initiative. But I did want to say that I was going to try to like subtly make my way up to where Leonidas was. Like, I'm not going to disrespect him by getting in front of him, but like, he's my king.
I see.
So, where's initiative at?
It's right next to armor class. Hey, also, do you guys want to take a 5-minute bathroom break?
Where's armor? Where's armor class? Where the fuck?
It's on like the main character page on D&D Beyond.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's right at the
I
top.
got a 17.
But hey, Roger, like I said, you guys want to take a 5-minute bathroom break real quick?
I'm down. We got an hour before I have to go, though.
Yeah. This is just gonna be balls to the wall fighting.
Okay.
Sheesh. All right. Well, I'm gonna piss real quick, and I'll be right back. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah. What's up?
Bruh.
Yeah. What's up?
Nah, I've just been listening in. My bad. I should have been speaking earlier, but it's all right.
You're good. Are you how did you like the descriptions though? Is it hyped up?
Yeah. Hey,
Let's go!
Are we fighting an army, or are we fighting just a golden warrior?
Oh, there's two massive fucking armies that are about to clash all around you. There's gonna
I'm
be
still here.
all kinds of shit.
Basically, maybe.
What?
We want to cross over.
What'd you say, Drew?
There's two massive armies clashing all around you. There's gonna be all kinds of shit going on.
All right. 10 out of 10. I might mute myself again. I'm just saying. I don't think you'll be able to hear me either way.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but I meant to say something a lot more quippy, but the words were just lost on me. Something along the lines of once you sighted the Golden Warrior, the safety of the camp that meant so much more to you once you had left it and come face to face with this monster. The irony of you don't know what you have until you've lost it is not lost on the three of you. But I couldn't think of better words at the time, so my bad. All right, I'm back. I got my water. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Esther, off your back. Wiz, are you back? Do I have to @Wiz again?
Probably.
This man better start speaking out. Also, can you guys all write your roles in tavern?
I don't remember what my role was.
It's
Once you-
saved in chat.
And the what?
It's saved in the.
Where?
It's fine. I'll just pull it up.
Fuck.
You didn't roll yet, Roger. You still need to roll initiative.
Oh, I thought I did already.
No, I just checked the log. So Wiz got a 19.
I could have swore I rolled something high, but I just rolled something low. Fuck it.
What'd you get?
I got
Here,
a fucking.
I'll check one more time. There's no way you got a 3.
Yeah.
No, you got a 5. That's
Okay.
okay.
Better than a 3.
Neo with a 5. Alright, and then let me see, this plus 4. 14. 14 for the one in gold. Alright. Now then, boys. It looks like it's time to Alright, Esteroth.
Hey.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I gotta add one more. Oh my fucking god. Did not believe it was possible, and it was. It absolutely was.
What?
Leonidas rolled a 4. Wow! Okay. So, again, before we start, Wiz, are you here? Are we really gonna have to call this dude to let him know that we're in the middle of a game? This guy is killing me. I still can't believe Discord got rid of all the music bots. We could have had a great fucking track playing right now, right as this fight started. I'm pretty salty about it.
I would not have heard it. At least not until the video came out.
Yeah, that's true. Just saying, I'm salty. I'm gonna be honest though, if Wiz doesn't show up, I'm unbelievably scared for your guys' safety.
If it doesn't show up, I would rather just wait to do the fight.
You would just wait to do the fight?
I would rather just wait to do the fight. Like, it's already past my bedtime. I don't want to extend this to double time waiting for him to...
Wait, why are we walking in the wrong direction?
What about the wrong direction?
What about the wrong direction? I'm confused. Alright.
Bruh, alright.
Alright, so Wiz, you're here? You ready to go?
Wiz, please. When are you gonna get back home?
We're waiting for you. We've been waiting here for like 5 minutes.
Yes, we're fighting.
Yeah, we even texted you because we're waiting for you.
Bruh. Why ain't you texting the chat?
What does he mean? What does he mean? I've been here. We've been asking for you for 5 minutes.
Bruh.
Dear Lord. My heavens. Alright. If everyone's here, we're going. Astaroth, what do you do?
Hey.
What are you doing?
How far is he from me?
Roughly 30, 30 yards.
Within movement and then attack range, right?
Absolutely.
Sounds to me like he wants to get hit with the Flamin' Axe Rita.
Give me a roll
Armor.
to see if it hits.
Armor class.
It's 18. What'd you say?
3-0 total.
Roll for damage.
24.
24. That'll bring you down to... And as Esteroth charges forward, flaming axe Rita in hand, it ignites. And as he runs it through the air, slicing like butter, no weight at all, it comes down hastily right into the side of the Golden Warrior. And you can see a small chip in his armor as he looks up at you, almost completely unaffected by your attack. And now we go to Wiz. Wiz, what are you doing? You want to shoot one of your iron balls? Roll to see if it hits. Did he roll to see if it... Oh, there it goes. 17. Oh, no. No. You're one below armor class. His armor class is 18. As you reel back with one of your marbles, taking aim directly at a chink in his armor, you go to shoot, but as it hits his armor, it simply bounces off and falls lifelessly to the ground. And now we move to the one in gold. And as he takes the first sword that's flying through the air, it aims directly at Esteroth. And we get 5 plus 4. 9. Does 9 beat your armor class?
Actually, no. It does not.
Oh, okay. And with his second action, he takes his sword in his main hand. What is that? Is that a 6? Does a 12 beat your armor class?
Not. I'm getting a little worried with these low rolls.
Well, this is an embarrassing start. And as the first sword comes flying through the air from behind you, it narrowly dodges your back and goes right past you. But then the second sword, the glowing one in his hands, he twists violently, and as he brings it across, trying to slice open your gut, you're just narrowly able to limbo right below it, and the sword swings past you, where you could have likely been gutted. And now to Neo. Neo, what do you do?
I'm gonna aim for his head with a dust shot.
All right, roll to see if it hits. Or wait, what is that? Is that a dex throw?
Wouldn't that be a?
Or what did we put in there for that one?
Let me read it real quick. Dust shot. Find dirt. Reduce hit. Their hit DC -2 for 1 turn. That was it. It hinders the vision and reduces their hit DC by -2 for 1 turn.
Okay. But what's the hit? Or is there or is it a dex throw or what?
It doesn't say. So I guess it's whatever you want it to be.
I thought that we put that in as a inventory. Right? Or wait, where did we put that in on your character?
Actions. The manage custom.
The action. Yeah, but which part of it? Reactions, other limited use.
Manage custom is where I have it.
Oh, there they are. Okay. And then you said dust shot, find dirt, 2 DC for 1 turn. Okay, yeah. All right. You shoot it, and as your ball of dust and dirt slings through the air, it just barely catches the inside of the knight's helmet and manages to hinder their vision, reducing their accuracy. And then we move to Leonidas. Leonidas on an 18. 18 does not beat 18. As Leonidas lunges with his sword just past Esteroth, trying to lop at the head. His sword makes contact with the knight's armor, but just narrowly glints off of it as you get a sharp scratching motion with no apparent damage taken. We go back to the top. Esteroth, what do you do?
Does meeting the armor class not hit?
No, you have to beat it.
I thought you just had to meet it. That's... Huh.
Alright, so what do you do?
Alright, so it says I get 3 attacks per action, but are these other things I have, being Flaming Axe, Rita, Strongest Punch? That's like that's like a full round?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I action surge to get a second Flaming Axe Rita?
I believe that's how we set it up.
Okay.
Because you just got the 1 action surge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra attack special. You can attack 3 times whenever you take the attack action on your turn. That's different from having the... I think I'm going to action surge and try to get 2 Flaming Axes in there. The first one, 21.
That hits. And your second?
The second, 26.
Alright, roll for damage.
Alright, first attack's damage is 31.
Alright, and the second?
Second, 27.
Alright. And then we go to Wiz. What are you doing? Kill him. Wiz.
Win the fight.
Yeah, Wiz, what are you doing? You want to use the acid ball. Roll to see if it hits.
Are these balls he uses touch armor class or just hitting AC?
They have to beat armor class, yes. Alright, now roll for damage. $27. God damn. And with the two of you combined, we see Esteroth coming in with his axe while he's merely feet from the face of this fiend. And as he swings it from the right, he slams right into them. But before they can even begin to fly through the air with such overwhelming strength, he immediately circles it right back around him like a windmill and slams into the opposite side, keeping them in their place. And as you start to see that this man has been well shaken, and you begin to see some clear cracks in his armor, just past your face comes a slung ball, as you've seen so many times before in your countless battles. You know it's your comrade Wiz backing you up. And just past you, the acid ball makes contact as it disperses across the armor, and you can begin to feel like there's real damage being done. But at the same time, you begin to feel a release of power. And with this, we go to the Golden Knight. And as he rolls for his first, Esteroth, do you beat it in 13?
Yeah.
Wait, what's your armor class? Esteroth, what's your armor class?
15.
Oh, 15.
Thank
okay.
you, Discord.
Alright, and then a 9. And a 12. And this time, 3 swords come flying at you from different directions. But each one of them appears to bounce directly off of those golden abs that you've worked so hard for, as you are the strongest. With each one of them giving you a little tickle and a ting as they bounce off of you.
I get a flex of opportunity on him.
Yeah, go ahead and flex.
Hell yeah.
And now we move to Neo. Neo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit him
Neo,
with
hit him. Kill move.
You're hitting him with what?
a glass shot.
Alright, roll to see if it hits.
It's 12.
Wait, what about the hit DC?
It's plus 10. So 28.
What, you didn't roll to see if it hits first?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I just rolled
28 to hit. Okay. Alright.
The damage is a 12.
No, what? No, you did that backwards.
Mm.
No, wait, yeah, you did. Never mind. I'm just tripping. My bad.
I was about to say, I'm confused. I'm a little confused now.
I'm confusing myself. I'm sorry. Okay, and from a distance, another shot. A glass shard shot. As it ripples through the air in a twisting form. As soon as it makes contact with the armor, you can start to see some of the shards getting stuck in it. As it disperses into hundreds, if not thousands, of smaller pieces and falls upon the ground. And then we go to Leonidas. Rolls for 15. That doesn't beat it. And Leonidas raises his sword, and he lunges forward with it directly at the core of the fiend in front of you. But unfortunately, as soon as it makes contact, it slides down, leaving no damage. Back to the top. Esteroth, what do you do? Esteroth.
Not believe that time Alexander said Leonidas was stronger than us.
Well, what do you do, Esteroth?
Do I want Flaming Axe Rita or the strongest punch?
That's up to you.
I'm still feeling the axe. Nope, not with a 16, it doesn't.
And as Esteroth raises his axe once again, he windmills it behind him and up like an uppercut. And as it makes contact with the bottom of the knight's armor, it stopped immediately with no visible damage. Then, from behind you, Wiz charges in with his iron bat, leaving one ringing blow right to the tip of the knight's helmet, as you can almost hear the waving of the metal, the whoo, as it leaves considerable damage. And then we go down to the Knight in Gold. Oh, that's a miss. Ho ho ho! Does a 16 hit, Esteroth?
Just barely.
Alright, so as the first sword comes flying toward you, once again, it's deflected by your back abs. The abs you have on your back because of your large muscles. But the second one hits you for... Oh, goddamn. Sweet heavens! The second one hits you for 22 damage as it lodges itself thoroughly in your back right pec.
I do not care for that.
And the third one, once again, comes swinging for your ankles and misses completely. Now we're down to Neo. What do you do?
What's Esteroth's health at?
Minus 22, so bad.
Perfectly fine. Do not worry yet.
Preserve life.
Preserve life. What does that do?
Where you can restore 25 HP. Choose any creatures within 30 feet of you and divide those hit points among them.
You may need to get a little bit closer before you use that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait on that one.
You are about 50
I am
yards
fine.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna move. Can I? No, I'm not gonna move.
It was a beefy hit, but I'm a beefy guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. Let's use the poison shot. I want to have multiple damage over multiple turns with this.
Alright. Well, take your shot. Roll to see if it hits.
14.
14 does not beat 18. So as you shoot your poison shot, as it's flying through the air, the Golden Knight, understanding exactly what you're shooting, having just experienced it from Wiz, slaps it out of the air in a different direction, and it explodes in the air, landing on some random foes out further in the field, as the war rages on all around you.
That being said, what's our opponent's health at right now?
You don't know that. You can tell that he has taken a considerable amount of damage, though. You can see many dings forming in his armor, as well as glass shards stuck in it, and even acid beginning to dissolve it.
Fire.
Okay, so after Neo, we go for Leonidas. Leonidas, Leonidas is going crazy right now. And Leonidas, with the 21, hits for... Oh, shit, there goes my dice. Leonidas hits for 36. Straight to the
Leo.
dome. Leonidas, side by side with you, Esteroth, two figures, immortal beings of power, lifts his sword and shield, and as he raises the shield to bash him in the face, ringing his helmet, he brings the sword directly underneath it, cutting straight into his stomach, right through his armor, and peeling out. You can see a large gash right in the center of his armor. And then we go back to the top. Esteroth, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit it with a follow-up attack with the Flamin' Axe Rita.
And roll to see if it hits.
And
as you bring your axe down on his armor, right after he was stabbed in the gut, he again tanks your hit, taking no damage.
I have such a good attack modifier. I'm just rolling like shit.
Okay, well, how are you gonna capture it in the ball? What spell are you using, or what are you rolling? Oh, you want to try to capture one of his swords using your ability? Oh, all right. How about this? Set up a reaction, and then next turn, right? You can tank one of the swords and then use your ability. Sound good? Alright. Alright. So, we get to Wiz. Wiz. Looking very puzzled. Almost as if he's coming up with some kind of scheme. He prepares himself. Both hands out and at the ready. With his bat now being placed back on his back. And as he waits, we go to the big man in gold. And roll. Esteroth does an 18 hit. Oh, that's a nat 1. That's unfortunate. And then that's a Esteroth. Or no. No, it would be Wiz. Wiz does a 15 hit. Wiz does a 15 hit. I'll take that as a yes. Okay. Alright, so we roll for damage. Oh, almost dropped it again. And Esteroth, another sword, comes flying through the air and catches you inches from where the last one did that's currently residing in your back. And also lodges itself right in there, dealing another 22 damage. And then he brings out his glowing sword once again, and as he swings it up toward you, he just barely skids past and accidentally throws himself off balance, dragging himself a few feet from you while he misses. And the third sword deals 18 damage to Wiz. But as it goes flying through the air and it cuts right into Wiz's chest, he manages to capture it between his two hands and shrinks it down to a ball. So as he still takes the 20 damage, it is no longer a sword. Or at least not a large sword. And now we go to The man in gold. No, that was him. We go to Neo, sorry. Neo, what are you doing?
Alright, what's the health at right now for everybody in the group?
Pretty good.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use another poison shot.
Okay. Roll to see if it hits.
21.
21 hits. Roll for damage.
10 damage.
10 damage.
For how many?
I think it's 4 turns and it slowly decreases.
Hold on, wait. A coarse ball filled with ground up poisonous herbs that bursts into a cloud of poison gas on impact causes 3 turns of poison.
Oh, 3 turns. My bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't decrease.
As it explodes, you see the gas go just inside of his mask, and you can see that the warrior has inhaled it and appears to be coughing up blood. Right after that, we go to Leonidas, who gets a 14. So again, Leonidas pulls back his sword, and as he swings, this time the Golden Knight, even though he was just caught off guard, brings his sword back up and clashes directly with Leonidas in front of all of you. Esteroth, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna try to crack him on the dome with Flamin' Axe Rita.
Again, roll to see if it hits.
19.
It hits. Roll for damage.
22.
And this time, as you windmill your axe, once again, right for the head, as it hits, you see a huge crack form. And as it hits, the crack expanding across all of the knight's armor, it falls off. Every last piece of it. Leaving nothing but a woman. A woman in gentle, dark blue clothing with large, beautiful, soulless blue eyes that are eerie and irresistible. And soft, short, blonde hair. And as you stare at her, her blank expression becomes one of rage. And the soullessness of her eyes is suddenly extinguished by a fire burning as all of the armor dusts away. And the armor class falls to 16. But you can tell, just from the power that has been released, that the strength, the dangerousness of your situation has greatly increased. Minus 22 damage. Down to... Yep. And now we go to Wiz. What are you doing? I want to aim for... You want to aim for the swords with a metal bat swing? I guess you could roll to see if it hits. Or are you going to try to set up a reaction? Wiz. Wiz. Oh, 27. Alright. And roll for damage. $25. Okay, so now we go back to the knight in gold. And for the first, Esteroth, does a 19 hit?
Yes.
And Double. That is 3 is 24. 24 damage.
That does not feel good.
Well, it shouldn't, because the one damaging you is one of the two in your back as it pulls out and tears you up from behind.
She said.
Wiz does a 15 hit. Wiz, does a 15 hit? I think you said yes before. I'm going to just use that. So, as the sword comes flying at him, though, he takes his own metal bat and cracks the sword midair, slamming it back to the ground, greatly damaging the sword, but not shattering it. However, he has successfully deflected an attack. Now we've got 10. That doesn't hit, right? Esteroth?
No, that does not hit.
Okay, good. And then 18. Does an 18 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all.
How many attacks did she just get?
Let's see. 10 plus 5 times 3. That's, as you look forward in front of you, with your life almost flashing before your eyes, as the fire burning in her eyes meets your gaze, you know that what comes next will not be pleasant. As her sword lights up once again, with a fire equal to that burning in her soul, she strikes down straight across your chest in a diagonal formation, from your upper right shoulder to your lower left hip, leaving a massive gash all the way across your chest for 45 damage.
Good.
Did you get all that marked in?
Yeah, I've been subtracting it. I am not in good shape.
Good. All right. Yes, you did damage the sword. Wiz, it's your turn again.
Why is it Wiz's turn again?
Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Neo, it's your turn. Sorry.
I want to do mass healing ward.
Thank you.
Are you okay? Are you getting closer to do that?
Mass healing ward is 60-foot range.
Yeah, you're 50 yards away. You specifically asked for 50 yards.
That is within 60 yards.
He said 60 feet.
Oh.
50 yards is 150 feet. So if you get 30 yards closer, you can do that.
Then yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so roll for the heals.
16.
16 to all?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone add 16 health back on. And
Better than nothing,
right after
but I
that,
still might just die.
Oh, God. Well, right after that, we go to Leonidas. And Leonidas rolls a 16, but 16 matches 16. So, as he himself pulls his sword, this time with its own emanating glow, almost equal to that of the one that you are currently fighting, he swings it up. And as he swings up to try to cut across their chest oppositely, they turn their sword drastically to meet his midair, right in front of Esteroth, as he's currently contemplating what the fuck just happened to him. We come back to the top. Esteroth, what are you doing?
I have second wind as a bonus action. Can I do that as well as attack?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna second wind right quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna get myself an extra 19 HP.
Okay. Okay. You need it.
Yeah. Alright. So now I'm back into maybe not dying instantly.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna do the opposite of dying and try to kill with a Flaming Axe Rita. Critical failure. Hell yeah, gamer.
Oh, that's fucked. Roll for damage.
Oh no!
You know it has to happen.
18.
And
No.
with Esteroth thrown completely off of his game, with this mortal wound bringing back some sense of mortality to this man who reveres himself as nigh on an evolved human, with physique of a god. He stumbles slightly with his axe due to his wound and his blood leaking from him. And when he brings down his fire and flame, he strikes directly into the back of Leonidas, catching him off guard and throwing him to the ground, causing him to take 18 damage.
Please tell me that's the first time he's taken damage this fight.
It is. It is the first time he's taken damage.
Okay.
This fight. It seems very ironic that the man who's willing to give his life for his country happens to take damage from behind before he takes it from the front.
I'm not a usurper. I'm just stupid.
Okay. And now, Wiz, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing the same thing with the bat? I'm gonna repeer until all her weapons are gone. Oh, repeat. Okay. Jeez, autocorrect did absolutely nothing for you in that message. Okay. So, roll to see if it hits. Oh, you already did roll. You rolled wait, did you? Or is this your new roll? Oh, this is your new roll, 16. 16 matches 16. So, we go down to...
Doesn't have the same AC as she does?
Yeah, the swords do.
Huh.
So, Leonidas, does an 18 hit? It does. That's not good. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no.
Just fucking crit.
No. Oh, dude, no. One off, though. One off from a crit. Leonidas takes 36 damage. Holy shit. Let's see, that brings us down to, Man in bad shape. Man in bad shape. 3 attacks to go. Esteroth, does an 8 hit? Of course it doesn't. Wiz, does a 20 hit? Of course it doesn't, because the sword is... So, now the sword pulls out from behind Esteroth's back, and it comes flinging directly back at you. But Wiz takes his bat and swings it down on that sword, slamming it into the ground, ignoring damage from it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, and you can see a nice little chip right in the corner of the sword. And last attack... Leonidas does a 9 hit. Of course it doesn't. You're not a bitch. Punk ass. Alright, now, let's go to Neo. What do you do?
Who's our strongest hitter right now?
You have no idea.
Esteroth. Seems
What's
to
up?
be the strongest hitter.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna get closer, 30 feet,
Okay.
and bless Estroth.
With what?
That's literally what it's called. The spell name is bless.
Okay, roll for it. What does it do?
So hold on, wait. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. So I'm gonna bless all 3 of the characters.
Okay. Then what happens?
Okay, whenever the target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 to add the number rolled to the attack roll or the saving throw.
Okay, roll for it.
There's no roll for it.
That's
Oh,
just
it just
something you
adds
activate.
4. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, add so like
All right.
whenever anyone does any attack or anything, it just adds 4 to it.
All right, Wiz, what's your next roll? 16 plus 4. Okay, so Wiz will be at 20. All right, now we go to the lady.
Oh,
Esteroth does a 17 hit.
it's Leonidas' turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it goes me,
Right. Yeah,
Wiz.
my bad.
Yeah,
Leonidas does a 14. 14 does not beat 16. Rest in peace. Back to the top. Esteroth, what do you do?
me. So I add 4 to attack.
You
Or
have
hit.
to roll for
Oh, does that only to hit or does it add to damage?
Whatever you
It
want.
add-
It can add to any of those 3, I think, right?
yeah.
But you can only
So
use
like
it one time.
if you don't get the hit in, you can use the d4 to try to get it into where it will do damage.
Okay. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so I can add 1d4 to damage.
Yes.
Okay, 26, and I'm gonna add 4 to that for a total of 30. With Flaming Axe Rita.
Damn. Alright, and Wiz rolled a 20, or no, Wiz rolled a 20, yeah, 20, okay. Alright, here come the swords. Esteroth, does a 16 hit? Huh?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, fuck. And once again, she charges her sword, having just seen Leonidas dropped to his knees and then attempt to strike at her but miss. She charges her large angelic flame across the sword and pulls back, sending the tip of it directly into the abdomen of Esteroth, stabbing him for 38 damage. And then we've got 14. Leonidas, does that hit? No, you have 14, so it's a miss. 15, or no, it should be 7. Yeah, 17. Wiz, does a 17 hit? Of course it does, but you have your metal bat. So, the sword comes flying through the air. Once again, Wiz, with his metal bat, doing God's work out here, smacks that bitch right out of the way, and he takes no damage. And then for the last one, right into... Oh my god, right into Leonidas' fucking back. That's horrible. For 28 damage! The sword that had been knocked away by Wiz 2 turns ago is flying through the air. And it goes flying right into the side of Leonidas for 28 damage. Leonidas is in a really fucking bad shape.
Both, Leo.
Alright, whose turn is it?
I was gonna say, isn't it mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do prayer of healing.
Which does what?
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range, which is 30 feet, and I'm 30 feet in, so regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead constructs or
Alright,
constructs.
roll for heal.
So I need to do 2d8 and then the effect as well, right?
Roll, yeah, it's 2d8s plus your level. Shout out to the real ones who said you guys needed a healer.
So it's 30.
30 to all characters. Sounds good.
Realist.
Leonidas is back up. He's not in such bad shape anymore. And now we go to Leonidas with his swing. Oh, an 18. Roll for damage. Oh, Leonidas out here dealing 18 damage. Hell yeah.
Ew.
Ayo.
Got him.
And at this point, you can start to see that there is some blood coming out of the female swordsman. You can start to see that she is taking some considerable damage.
Some damage.
Yes. Did I mention that she has the same health as her Tarask?
I don't know how much health a Tarask has.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You don't need to know. Forget that I said that.
Remember, Estroth, you still have the bless on you as well.
No, he used that for damage. Roger.
Per round?
It's still, it says, I'm pretty sure it lasts, I don't know how many rounds it lasts.
I thought it was a one-time use.
Oh.
Per person. Alright, so after Leonidas, Esteroth goes. Esteroth.
16 hits now, right?
Yes. No, 17.
Okay.
17 hits. 16 is the AC.
It's so fucking weird that hitting the thing doesn't... I'm too used to Pathfinder.
Damn. So what'd you get?
I got a 16.
Oh. And as your axe comes spinning through the air once more, it meets nothing but brick wall. And now we move to Wiz. Wiz rolls once again for the bat, but this time the bat does not beat the sword. Hopefully the sword does not hit young one. For 16, Wiz, does a 16 hit? Yee. Alright, roll for damage.
Feels
Wiz,
bad.
wow. Wiz got off lucky as fuck. Wiz takes 18 damage. And as the sword comes flying at you, you use your reactionary bat to try to bat it out of the air. But having taken one too many bats to the face already, sword mad. Sword mad, stabbing back. Sword stabbing back, 18 damage. 17, Esteroth, does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Esteroth, as the sword comes flying by, it cuts you right across your left bicep, leaving you with 21 damage.
Feels bad.
A 6 definitely does not hit Leonidas. And a 24. Esteroth, does a 24 hit?
I'm gonna let you use your imagination on that one.
Oh, you got so fucking lucky.
How bad does
11 damage?
Not a good day to be Esteroth.
Not at all.
Uh,
Even Wiz commented feels bad. Neo, your turn.
I'm gonna use Healing Ward again.
How many times can you use that per fight?
Pretty sure I can use it twice, but that's it. Yeah,
Two
I can use
max?
it twice.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Roll
Yeah.
for heal.
21 healing.
21
To everybody.
healing. To everyone?
Yeah. To everyone in our party, yeah.
Alright. Everyone gets that 21
3.
healing.
2-1. All right.
Leonidas is not quite so dead anymore, but he's still in bad shape.
And me both, Leo.
I can only do
Leo,
so much,
really
damn it.
move.
Fucking hurry it up.
Leonidas
have
rolling for
14
damage.
minutes.
Leonidas with the 15. 15 doesn't beat 16. Leonidas swing and a miss.
Drew, I gotta know. Are
Asteroid.
we gonna kill him? Drew, are we gonna be able to kill it soon? Because I got 14 minutes before I gotta go.
You might be able to. I mean, you guys are pretty fucking close. He's down.
I have a 75% chance to hit,
All right, well,
and I
then
keep
roll.
rolling under a 5.
Roll, Esteroth. What did you
I
roll?
was trying.
Roll, Esteroth.
God damn it!
All right, clearly Esteroth missed. Wiz.
I
Wiz
rolled a
rolled
2
19.
for a total of 14.
Oh, you're lucky, because you could have accidentally killed Leonidas, I'm not going to lie. If you rolled a 1. Wiz, Wiz, you got a 19? Roll for damage. I started tracking the damage of the swords, so that way I could appropriately... Anyways, we go to the lady. Esteroth is a 17
Roll
hit.
like shit again. Yes, it does.
You take 24 damage.
I missed the start of the fight.
Does a 7
It's the
hit?
start
No,
of the
7
fucking
doesn't
roll.
hit.
Shit.
Does a 10 hit? Wiz? No, it doesn't. Okay, and your bat knocks it away, dealing more damage to it. You can start to see the chips coming into the sides of one of the swords. Oh, fuck. That was a nat 20 on Leonidas.
It confirm though.
Oh, fuck. How much would that... Oh, God, is that gonna... And crits double, right?
Did the crit confirm?
Yes, I rolled a 20 with my red dice. So then
It doubles
that
or
would be,
triples depending on the weapon.
so then that would be 11 times 3 doubled. 66, damn, holy fuck. Leonidas is
fucking dead.
fucked up right now. Leonidas is mad fucked, bro. He's making no moves right now. He is
But is he breathing?
fucked. You could say breathing is an operative word. Yes.
That's not good.
As all of you sit there in shock, you come to the realization that the glowing sword is now only appearing to you through the abdomen of Leonidas, who has been cleanly impaled. Alright, come on, let's go.
Neo saves the day.
Yeah, Esteroth, it's your turn. Sorry, it's Neo's day. Neo, go.
Alright, I'm gonna go to fucking the guy who has a sword in his chest and use Cure Wounds.
How are you going to get close enough to him to use that? Or don't you have
It's
to touch him?
Yeah, it's only 30 feet, so I can move in 30 feet and touch him.
Okay. So you're within 30 feet. Roll for heal.
21.
He's in slightly better shape. He doesn't look like he's going to immediately die. Theoretically, maybe, but I would ask that you hold off on that for now.
Hold off.
With that, we move to Wiz. What else would you want to do?
Whoa!
Come on, Wiz.
Skip
Roll.
over me?
Oh, Esteroth. Never mind. Esteroth, go.
Okay, I'm gonna heroically stand over Leonidas, who is also right by my friend Neo. And I'm gonna strongest punch to try to goad her into attacking me instead of one of the other dying people.
Roll for hit and damage. Let's go.
God damn it! I don't hit.
And the fist goes flying through the air, zooming past both Leonidas and the Blue Maiden's hair, or Blue Maiden's face. Both of them shoot you a quick glance, trying to figure out what the hell that was.
I can't even just, like...
Alright, here we go. Here we go. This might be it right here. Does a 19 hit Leonidas? A 19 does hit Leonidas. That's fucked. That was 5 times 3. That is exactly 36 damage. That's exactly how much health he had. I'm not lying. I'm dead ass. He had
what about
exactly 36 health. No, Wiz rolled a reaction like he's been doing the last 5 turns. I mean, unless he wants to use his reaction to smack the sword out of the way that's about to kill Leonidas. Yes, he does. Okay, so Wiz comes flying in with his bat and knocks away the sword flying through the air right before it can impale Leonidas from behind. 3 attacks to go. Esteroth, does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's real not good.
It hasn't.
You got lucky. You got lucky. You only take 20 damage.
The next attack will kill me.
That's fucked, because there's 2 more coming. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Esteroth narrowly avoids death as it flies by, just barely not impaling him. Last attack. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. For 38 damage.
I am super dead.
38 damage comes flying
I was
in.
at 13.
38 right after you intimidated them with a fist right across their face. 38 damage comes flying in from their glowing sword as it's peeled out of Leonidas' chest and shoved right into your gut, dropping you to the ground.
I am
However,
so pissed.
the moment that this happens, the spell bound to each of you in times of trouble and need, desperation, it breaks as you feel the life draining from you. You also feel a sensation alerting you to something about to happen. And unbeknownst to you, the infinity sign that was previously placed at the heel of your right foot snaps. And just beside you, just behind your right shoulder, as you're impaled and feel the blood, the vitality draining from you, appears Ignition, who rolls for initiative.
The whole day Ignition.
Unless Ignition's asleep, and then wow, that was quite the build up for absolutely nothing.
I have a 75% chance to hit, and I missed 4 times in a row.
If he's asleep, that would be pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks like he is asleep.
So, Neo, you said you gotta leave soon.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's crazy.
4 minutes.
You guys are just about to enter the last phase of this boss. I had it.
You know
I had
what?
it.
Depending on how long it takes, I can stay.
I have it broken down into phases. Once you guys broke certain health barriers, each phase initiated. You know, like picking up more swords from the ground or losing their armor, shit like that.
End on a cliffhanger and just continue it next week when Ignition's awake.
Oh god, what is going on? Oh, that's crazy. Did you guys notice when he joined the chat? By the way,
Yeah, I did.
you all did.
Yeah.
Wiz,
plays
did you notice that he had joined? You noticed the ding earlier? Damn. Alright, fine. Since I don't want all of you to die, and it's the only way for this fight to be fair.
I mean, I already died.
Alright. We'll end it here and push the beginning of the final phase of this fight to next week. And I'll go by Ignition's house and give him shit for being asleep.
I'm still pissed.
He was waiting in this chat for 2.5 hours for us. He's been waiting here since 7:05. And it's 9:37. Fuck. My bad, Sammy, if you watch this tomorrow when you wake up. Alright, guys. We good? We're gonna call it there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys are all cool with that. What do you guys think? Anyone? Favorite parts?
My favorite part was when I have a 75% chance to hit after the armor is gone, and I missed 4 times in a row.
When I was actually doing damage and not worrying about healing everybody after every single turn.
Hey, yo.
Bro, would you rather be on the front line?
I'm on the front line, motherfucker. I'm right next to
2 rounds?
Oh my god.
No, more than 2 rounds.
Oh my god.
How many attacks were aimed at you, bro?
Ezra,
None.
did you see what he said? Did you see what he said
No.
in Tavern? Oh.
You're not throwing.
Honestly, though.
Yeah, throwing myself in front of your body so you don't die.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I am out of healing spell.
I'm not telling you to heal me, alright? I'm just saying.
Oh god.
I have 1 healing spell left, and if you die, I have to use it.
I'm already dead.
So then I have to use it.
What? No, you start using saving throws.
I was at 13 health and I got hit for 38.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm pretty
use
sure that
saving
passes
throws.
my max constitution.
No, you start using saving throws.
Alright, well, we could fucking do that fun stuff.
Yeah, you get like 3 rounds of
I'm
saving
gonna
throws.
Then I'm gonna fucking bless Estroth with a fucking saving throw on his first one.
Yeah, Naoma also has Resurrect the Dead.
I am not
do.
mad.
I also have re-verify.
Yeah, he's got.
I'm not mad that you weren't healing. You used all your healing on us. I'm mad that I couldn't roll above a 4.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what's the question?
I have turned undead and re-verify left. I can use re-verify once, but that's a last-ditch effort. And turn undead only gives you back what you do in a saving throw.
Like she's got to be like on the ropes.
Doesn't sound like it.
She's down to her final phase.
Yeah, you could do this without me. As long as I pass the saving throw, it'll be good. Next week, maybe I'll roll above a 5.
She's down to her final phase. That could theoretically be possible. We'd have to talk about it more though.
What?
What he typed in tavern. I still can't believe Ignition fell asleep, man. We were so ready for him to just appear. His because we talked about it, and like the other half of his whole the other half of like his whole thing, his specialization, right? Teleportation / resurrection. And like like the same way that he died like 5 years ago and then was resurrected, right? He's got safety measures in place if one of you dies with these infinity symbols that you unknowingly have on the heels of your feet that summon him if one of you flatlines. Because he's part like Jinn or whatever, like he's part like genie or whatever. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. We made it make sense. What do you guys think?
75%
Works out well for me. Fucking Estroth over here, fucking worst throws in the world.
Did you guys have any other favorite parts, or just any constructive criticism or anything?
I like the fact that I haven't been hit once yet, mainly because I have been trying to heal at a distance, trying to make sure that I don't get fucking murked right off the rip. But if I run out of healing spells, I have to back up and fight again.
Leonidas and Estroth have basically done everything in their power, everything in the power that God has given them to stop you guys from being attacked.
We're beefy. We have the big melee weapon. You guys are not beefy. You hit from far away. So let's just stand in front.
Amon said I need to add more Smeagol.
Or Smeagol.
Yeah, Smeagol. Smeagol wants the ring.
I'm just saying, for this session, it makes sense that they're speaking like Roman soldier, on account of that's what they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's tough that you guys weren't in the other campaign, the one that's taking place tomorrow, because they're currently in Burka, fighting off like hundreds and hundreds of enemies. No boss, just hundreds of enemies. They killed, they killed 68 people last game between the 4 of them. It was fucked. Yeah. Like they're all the people in Burka, which is where Wiz and Neo are supposed to be from. They're all Vikings. So they talk like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I am not mad that I died. I'm mad I died after 4 rounds of doing nothing.
Hey,
Bro.
To be fair, you did help prevent Leonidas from getting killed. And his ass ain't no player character, ain't no saving throws for his ass. Although he is a very important figure, so it's a good thing you kept him alive.
I hit him.
Oh, warm tongue. Hell yeah, guys. Thank God we finally got another session in. I felt pretty good. I didn't even get to use my last picture that I had saved up, though, for the... Because I was waiting for you guys to hit the final act. before I was gonna bust out the last image that we had here.
Well, now we have just that much more to look forward to next week.
If any of you happen to see the stream, this final image here of you guys trying to go at arms with these people. God damn. 10 out of 10. Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
Mon.
See ya, Mon. Hey, guys. I hope you guys take care. I hope everyone has a decent weekend. And hopefully I get to see all of you here next week. Except for Ignition. I'm going to go kick his ass tomorrow. I'll call his girlfriend or something and be like, hey, tell that bitch to get up. Alright.
Alrighty.
Are you guys